Hey guys, welcome to Road to Show episode 2. Today we're going to be looking at my chest focused push day. More of an upper chest focus than anything. I'll cover and break down as many of the movements as I can, but I want to use this episode as more of a PSA as to what's to come, as I have a lot of things in the works. And I want to start by asking you guys a genuine question. I have a lot of footage of all my different routines. However, I'm going to be grabbing a lot of footage today of more of a vlog style video. Should I continue to upload in this format, or should I wait and give you guys the vlog style video first? I'm going to leave it entirely up to you guys, so let me know in the comments. Okay, starting off the push day, we're going to do an incline dumbbell press. Just really trying to focus on the squeeze at the top and a really slow eccentric. It's a great way to start off a push day because it involves a lot of stabilizing and you can't really overly fatigue the chest yet. Then we're going to follow that up with an incline chest press. Since it's a machine movement, you can really focus on just the chest here instead of the shoulders and triceps. It's a good movement to follow up the previous one to just really fatigue the upper chest. I would always recommend putting the seat a little bit lower than you would expect on this machine because most of the time you'll end up just doing a flat press if you put it up too high. When we're done with this, we're going to follow it up with pec deck or a chest fly movement, just really trying above all else to keep it off of the shoulder and elbow joint and get a good squeeze at the top of the movement. Try to keep yourself mostly upright during this movement because any rounding of the back can lead to rounding the shoulders and you'll take tension off of the pecs. As with any machine movement, I'm going to recommend mess with the adjustments on the machine, find where it's comfortable for you. A lot of times people end up setting the seat way too high on this pec deck, so try and set it a little bit lower to where your arms are in line with your chest. Something really cool I wanted to talk about before we get on to the next movement is I was one of the lucky few to get picked for the Raw Athlete Search. Part of why I've started doing all of this content creation and really going headfirst into it all. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't just start content creation for the Raw Athlete Search. I've been wanting to get into it for a long time, but I've always kind of been that classic gym bro, just posting pump pictures and small videos. So getting to create actual long-form content like this is something I've always wanted to do. I just really want to thank Raw Supplements for even having me as a part of this. Really, really cool to participate in an athlete search like this. I'm going to give it my all, and hopefully I'll be part of the Lucky 10. If not, still going to be creating content for you guys, hopefully on the daily, and improve as much as I can over that time. I really can't overstate this enough. If somehow I manage to be part of the Lucky 10, there's not a company in the world I would rather work with. Raw Supplements embodies just about everything I believe in when it comes to fitness and fitness industry. But if you guys do want to help support me, using my creator code for Raw Supplements really helps me out. It'll be in the pinned comment and the description. Now that that's out of the way, when we're done with our chest fly or pec deck movement, we're going to move on to an overhead press variation. You can do this with dumbbells, a machine, or barbell. It's really up to you. Immediately follow that up with a dumbbell lateral raise. A lot of people tend to just swing the weight towards the top. I would recommend leaning a slight bit forward and really controlling the movement so that way you don't incorporate a lot of your lower back and traps. When we're finished with that, we're going to do a dip variation. My only real piece of advice for this is just don't let your shoulders roll forward. Also, try to put as much emphasis on the triceps over the chest as you can. Something to mention before the video is over all of the rep ranges are just recommendations. If you want to lower or raise the rep ranges based off of preference or what you found works for you, then go ahead and do that. It's just a template for you to follow. The only thing I wouldn't recommend changing when it comes to this workout is keeping a slow 3-second negative on almost every one of these movements. It forces you to control the weight so that way you don't ego lift as much. To finish off the push day, we'll be doing a skull crusher variation. I like to put the bench on an incline because it just allows me to get a deeper range of motion. You can do it on a flat bench if you prefer that, or even replace it with a cable movement. Everything here is replaceable or down to preference. The biggest thing to focus on when it comes to skull crushers is just keeping your elbows in a fixed position so that way you don't involve your front delt or chest. As soon as I reach failure on the last set, I'll superset this with a close grip press to try and burn out the triceps as much as possible by the end of the push day. That's about it for the end of the workout. Like I stated before, I'll be working on more vlog style content coming up here, hopefully in the next episode or two. So let me know what you guys thought about this video, And I think that's a wrap. So if you want to see what's coming next, follow, subscribe, maybe even drop a like. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.